Hello, my name is the Iraq Lobster, and today I am joining the anti-Speakonia community group called the Karen Kartel. You all may be wondering who the fuck I am and why I am joining that group. I am a OC of Michael Random, created after a former role-playing friend who he thought who was his friend who turned out to be a massive dickhead and made me a parody of him to make fun of him. As for the reason why I am joining the Karen Kartel, it's because I have a massive hate boner towards Michael Random and everything he likes, such as Android 21, the Barney Bunch, and literally everything else he loves and likes so much with the exception of Dragon Ball, Star Wars, Godzilla, Sonic, and Marvel, even though I hate Android 21 from Dragon Ball despite being a Dragon Ball fan myself. By joining the Karen Kartel, I want to rot everything Michael Random cares about and that bring him joy, starting with that pink slut bitch Android 21 who he constantly simps for, and tries so fucking hard to get into her pants, because he is a stupid sex-deprived incel who will never get any bitches in life, even though I, or in this case, Michael's former friend of whom I was based on, literally had no evidence of him being an incel. In fact, I don't even know what the word even means, and hate those stupid faggots, called the Barney Bunch, because I am a massive homophobe, and you may be wondering why I am not joining the nega Barney Bunch instead. It's because I hate anything connected to Drew Pickles, even if it's an alternate version of him who shares my homophobic views here. Working with an alternate version of that stupid faggot is a massive deal breaker here, so that's why I joined the Karen Kartel instead. I will help out the creator of Speakonia to get rid of and eliminate every single Speakonia group, barring the DeSantis division and the former Trump bunch, and make it a crime to do the videos they start in and try to remove Android 21's voice from Fat U, and purge any Android 21 related things such as fan art or fan fiction, or even any merchandise with her, so I can rob him of making the videos that bring him joy, as well as rob him of the one character who is the one thing that makes him happy. Because the thought of seeing Michael Random being happy makes me really fucking angry, and the reason it makes me really fucking angry is because that massive stinky fuck nugget Android 21 simp and gay ass Barney Bunch loving faggot does not deserve nice things, just like everyone else, and I hate his guts more than the entire internet now hates Amber Heard after that whole fiasco with her and Johnny Depp. If anything, I make DG Data, as well as any anti-Speakonia, go animate stirred faggots, seem like decent human beings by comparison. I will also rape all of his wife views in front of him, including that Android 21 to hurt him even more despite me hating the fact Speakonia group's antics of raping and fucking everyone who they're attracted to in their videos makes me look like a big hypocrite here. I will also marry Android 21 to rub it in his face and hurt him even more despite me hating that pink bitch, making me an even bigger hypocrite here than I already am, but then again it's to make Michael Random suffer. In fact, when I found out that Straight Fusion befriended him, it pissed me the fuck off that someone else way better than me already replaced me, and I then saw that Straight Fusion is attracted and simps to that Sadako Yamamura bitch from that one Japanese horror movie, which I am too lazy to say the name of, in a roleplay on the Barney Bunch / Speakonia community Discord server, in the hot fucking roleplay chat, and I decided to rob him of her as well as his other wife few, such the Sailor Starlights from Sailor Moon, Molestia from 7 Deadly Sins, Lucille possessing Margaret from 7 Deadly Sins, Serial possessing Solacid in her adult form also from 7 Deadly Sins, Darkness from Konosuba, Cheyenne from the time I got reincarnated as a slime, just to name the few. Sometimes his femboy husbandos like Hidari Kanzaki from Blend S, Astolfo from Fate, Felix from ReZero, Rimuru Tempest from the time I got reincarnated as a slime, Bridget from Guilty Gear, even though Bridget is a trans woman now, but who fucking cares, since I am also transphobic as well, so I see Bridget as a male trap femboy faggot still, and that is to name the few that degenerate Straight Fusion jacks off to, with Michael Random jacking off to Android 21 at the same time. So I want to make his friends in the Speakonia community and outside of it suffer too, as well, starting with that Straight Fusion degenerate. I will make Straight Fusion suffer by sending him artwork of characters he simps for, shipped with anyone else to piss him the fuck off, like Sadako with Kayako, and the Sailor Starlights, shipped with the Inner Senshi Sailor Moon, Sailor Mercury and Sailor Venus to piss him the fuck off, out of jealousy, as Straight Fusion may be pro-LGBTQ and sometimes jerk off to girl-on-girl big belly artwork, but even he has limits here and can get jealous no matter who he simps for ends up with someone else, regardless of race, gender and etc. I also do the same with Michael Random by sending him fan art of that Android 21 shipped with anyone else to piss him off, though the artwork of her with Got You Black, Jiren and Zamazu seemly to piss him the fuck off the most here. Ha 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 ha. With the help of OC from Big Hero 6, the animated series, one of the group's members in charge of making all the weapons and all the science crap in the Karen Kartel, along with Dr. Doofenshmirtz after his parents forced him to join the Karen Kartel following the destruction and annihilation of the Bluey Dingoes, as he and a few survivors of the group surrendered to the Karen Kartel. But anyways, back on topic, OC and the other mad scientists of the Karen Kartel helped me send Straight Fusion and Michael a random artwork of ships featuring their wife Fuse that will disgust them or piss them the fuck off, which I listed some earlier, to name the few, by hacking and replacing any artwork of containing them that they like from all their devices with the ship artworks, which will disgust them or piss them the fuck off. Ha 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 ha. I bet all of you all hate me even more now, don't you? Well, too fucking bad. I will tell you all more stuff I do while in the Karen Kartel that will make you all the pissed the fuck off over me even more than I already did in this video. Ha 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 ha. I help out the Karen Kartel by stopping the Speakonia groups from doing their antics by using my claws to pinch their cocks if they're male, or boobs if they're female, since how the fuck do I pinch a vagina here? So by pinching their private parts I will make them feel pain until they lose the will to do their antics and get driven off. If not, then those parts get cut off by my pinchers. Of course it never succeeded when I was on my own, since I get easily overpowered because my entire body is weak and pathetic, because of how much of a lowlife and failure I am, with the only part of my body that is strong is my brain having the will to never give up, being used to being a punching bag and my strong pincher claws, which was strong enough to cut the tip and top part of Drew Pickle's 300-mile-long cock off when I tried to sneak attack the Barney Lunch one time when they went to the art chat. Not like it mattered anyways, since it grew back slower than ever, and then they all proceeded to gangbang rape me, and my asshole ended up hurting so badly. If lobsters have the more equivalent to one, especially after being gang-banged by their most unhinged members, the Wiggles and Drake, I barely made it out there alive and was beyond recognition for 69 hours, while I had some healing pods I stole from my time in the Dragon Ball universe. There I decided working on my own wouldn't do shit against the Barney Bunch, who their group membership larger than Drew's massive dick, which was large enough to populate an entire continent. Drew Pickles made by having him, Barney, Ronald McDonald, the Quaker Queer, the Wiggles, and other founding members shitting in the ocean so much it created a new continent they would later on dub Drewland, or at least what Straight Fusion knew in a deleted and or lost video that showed how Drewland was created that he can remember. That is, so imagine how big the Barney Bunch's numbers is by that logic. So I decided to become a member of the Karen Kartel because of that event. In my free time, I go to the Barney Bunch / Speakonia community Discord server and cause trouble for people in the bot fucking roleplay chat. Even those events in the chat there aren't even canon, since everyone in the community didn't see how those events play out for those who aren't in the Barney Bunch / Speakonia community Discord server. Usually I cause trouble to Michael Random and any of his friends, or anyone I see as his friends, with poor results of failure, with either me being raped in the ass by male characters with a sexuality that have attraction to other men, or have my dick hurt like hell by female characters with a sexuality that have attraction to men by riding and ramming on my dick so hard it snaps like a twig here, because I am a weak, pathetic piece of shit here. This is all I had to say, so now, if you excuse me, I am gonna be helping the Karen Kartel with their evil plans, and hopefully it's a plan I like here. So see you later, everyone.